It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
And this is Ketchup Packets. Today we're watching another movie. We have our first ever Patreon request movie.
Woo!
Somebody paid at the tier on Patreon that lets them just hand us a movie to watch it. So
We're gonna do that.
we're doing that. This is from Seph. I think I'm saying that right. S-E-P-H. So
Seph.
Seph paid us to watch The Old Guard, which is 2020 movie on Netflix, and it's got Charlize Theron in it. And that's about all I know.
I don't know nothing about this.
Never heard of it. I've never seen anybody else react to it or on anyone else's radar, so
Interesting.
I don't know how popular this movie is or anything like that, but I know that Seph requested it, so we're doing it.
Yes, we are.
So thanks for that request, and anybody else want to give us a movie to watch, head on over there. There's a limited number of those, though, so do it quick if you want to, because
Yep.
people might snap them up. Who knows?
You can pick whatever you want. We'll
I mean,
watch
within
it.
reason.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
We do reserve the right to say no to a choice, but
Yes.
it's not likely that we would do that.
Yes, I'm
There have to
I'm
be
down
extreme
to watch
circumstances.
most things.
I don't want any, like, shock horror or anything like that.
ideally
I'm not
not,
really
but-
up for that. Anything in the vein of the human centipede is probably a no.
Oh, that's a no for you? I mean, I would. Anyway, we'll discuss that later. but
Okay,
yeah.
I see. I shouldn't put thoughts in their head.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, I don't think we can do a I mean, she's got sunglasses and, like, an axe.
yeah, it looks like a cool axe.
that looks like Unknown
like
from
a-
Pokemon.
Yeah, like a. Yeah, it does. And it's also like, kind of one of those cool, like, fantasy weapons that's not actually very practical and would get stuck really easily and stuff if you actually used it, but
see.
it looks really cool.
Yes. So, should we just check out what this movie's about?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. As we said before, we got a Patreon that's down there. You can select a movie for us to watch, or vote in what movies we're going to watch, or advance full-length reactions are all over there, so check that out. But let's check out The Old Guard.
I've been here before. Over and over again, and each time the same question. Is this it?
It's dead people.
Is that Charlize
Will
Theron?
this time be the one?
So she's dead?
Yeah,
Each time
looks
the
like
same
it.
answer.
The job, guys. We can do some good.
Have you been watching the news lately? Some good means nothing.
What?
I don't know.
Has to be done quickly. By the best. And your team's the best I've ever seen. You can name your price.
Pro bono?
They're going to say we don't need a price. We'll do access to the
Well, I
thing.
want to see when it's done.
It's like, wait.
Decide not to invoice them.
Yeah. Cool, so they bring big swords in and stuff? I guess it's better to have a sword than not have a sword, eh? Gun runs out of ammo.
The sword is heavy and
Yeah,
cumbersome.
that's true.
It's not always better to have it than not have it. You know what you can put in the space taken up by a sword?
Another gun, yeah.
Are we too late?
Not fair.
Oh, Jesus!
They were set up.
This is what we came in on? I'm all dead?
Yeah. Short movie, huh? Jesus.
Don't... So what happens
A lot
now?
of those bullets aren't spent.
Room clear!
They're immortal. They're like vampires or something.
Oh, yeah, she's...
Mm-hmm.
Or is she just not
No.
dead yet, then riddled
No,
with bullets?
they're all-
Oh, no, yeah, her
they're
wound is
healing up,
doing
yeah.
something.
They're all doing it. Cool. That's friggin' rad.
It's like Wolverine.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. None of their guns are ready to fire?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, well...
Woo! Fun.
I think that might be the quickest loop around to like a cold open in a movie that I've ever seen.
Yep.
making me think of Underworld.
Oh yeah.
What the action is like.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good action. I'm into it.
And we need to explain why they are unkillable.
Everyone's still with me.
Somebody wants proof of their abilities. We just got it.
Set up.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit!
What is that, Civil War?
Yeah. So the old guard, like they're
They're
guard.
literally old. I got you.
This is Tuck Everlasting with commandos.
Yeah, sweet.
Stop!
Damn. All right.
Nice.
Efficient.
Go check on the women. On it.
So is there another guy inside of that
Not if he bleeds out. They wanted him alive, remember?
closet behind her?
Oh, you're worried you're gonna get
I'm
ambushed?
trying to save you, man. Dizzy, a little help, please.
Oop. Nope, there
Oh!
it is. There it is.
Stay with me.
Oof.
Oh my.
Damn. That's a rough way to go.
Look at me.
She's not dead.
So
okay.
they seem to have known what happened to her
Yeah.
from a distance. She's fine. Let her go.
Is she become another one of them or something? She's the newest?
It's been over 200 years.
So maybe they can sense it when they die for the first time.
I see.
Maybe that.
Whoever she is, she's confused. And she's scared. And she's more alone than she has ever been in her entire life. We all remember what it was like.
So that's how they all found each other too. They weren't like all part of the same, toxic waste explosion or anything.
Right, yeah.
like
I
that,
thought there was one event that happened to all of them. Yeah,
What's up, Jay?
Not even a scar.
yeah, she's
So
completely
busy.
fine.
So let's see the trophy.
Nope, no trophy.
Yeah, this soldier is disturbed.
Yeah. Oh. To have your friend take the half step back like that would be pretty devastating. Oh, I understand completely.
Yeah.
It just sucks.
78. At my company, our research on telomere extension has reversed
Okay,
the
so
chromosomal
this
clock
is
of human stem cells. Dr. Kozak
People in doing anti-aging research that want these people. Of course.
Corporal Freeman. Been looking for you. Wheels up on your ride.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Well, I didn't expect them to come here so quickly, I guess.
Who are you? Andromeda Scythian.
Okay.
What did she say?
Doesn't
You
matter.
can call me Andy.
Oh,
Her
okay.
name is Andromeda?
Yep, I guess so.
She's a Scythian? That's an ancient civilization, right?
No. Are you supposed to lock the back hatch?
Yeah, that
Gotta lock
seems
the
like
hatch.
quite an oversight.
All right.
I guess you don't have to worry about hurting her.
You shot me.
I wonder what that felt like for her.
Yeah, right. Understandable reaction.
Who are you? I lead a group of immortals. An army, I guess.
You gotta drop that more slowly.
Yeah.
You want answers? Get back in the car.
Don't you think the military's probably coming after you?
Yeah, right. Gotta get gone.
So why is this happening to me?
I wish I knew.
You said you had answers.
I didn't say you'd like them.
But you do know them.
She can't tell you why it's happening, but she can tell you how it works, maybe?
Maybe.
God doesn't exist.
My God does.
You know, there was a time when I was worshipped as a god.
How old is she supposed to be exactly?
I think thousands of
Yeah.
years. I think the Scythians are an ancient culture.
You already believe in... You should just keep following that illogic. You're already on board with the supernatural.
That's a good point.
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, technically by that logic, she's not the only immortal person she believes in, right?
I guess,
Be,
yeah,
like, tortured
maybe.
to death and then just walk away from it later?
Right. That makes sense. Oh, she went to sleep and got tied up.
We're not going to Paris.
Why not?
Land this plane.
Trust me, she's not gonna shoot
Andy's convinced that she's not gonna
I am.
kill the innocent pilot.
Begin worth them.
Oh,
Damn.
Who's gonna fly the plane?
We don't need a pilot. We can jump and survive.
I am
Yeah.
not jumping from a plane.
so yeah, and human life is
Yeah.
really cheap to her
Yep.
because she has such a long lifespan.
Yep.
These people are all gonna
All
die
these
soon anyway.
People die anyway, yep.
I can fly a plane.
That poor pilot, though. It's like...
I love that she's like, you. If you don't want to crash, untie me. We'll be fine if we crash.
Yeah.
Why? Because I told the pilot to play dead.
Okay.
Yep.
So she's not a total monster. I mean, she probably still is. Oh.
Yeah, the pilot does have a job to do. He's like, don't mess up the drugs. Those have to get to point B too, you know.
Yeah. Those people will kill me if I
Yes.
mess this up.
Cool.
So what's her plan? Is win this fist fight and then put a gun on the pilot again and say land somewhere? you
Yeah,
know?
right.
I said we're done.
Just
Oh, you can
leave
see
it.
the bone coming out.
Yeah, just leave it.
You can demonstrate to her that she's gonna heal. Just keep breaking
Yeah.
her bones.
How are you all in my dreams?
We dream of each other. They stop when we meet.
Why?
I believe it's because we're meant to find each other.
But meant by whom?
It's like destiny.
No, more like misery loves company.
Yeah, the why is a big factor in this that I hope we actually get an answer to.
Died fighting with Napoleon.
So, you're even older than him.
Here we go.
Nicky and I met in the Crusades.
Oh shit!
The love of my life was of the people I've been taught to hate.
we killed each other.
Many times, yeah.
You're the oldest.
So they both come
Yeah.
from the same time. That means.
Mm-hmm.
So how old are you?
Old.
How old?
Look really old.
You said that we were immortal.
And we mostly are, but we can die. And one of us did.
Okay.
He was a warrior, just like us. Long time ago.
They're all warriors.
Then why would you shoot me? You could have killed me.
You're too new.
So it's just unknown how long.
Yeah.
Just gotta wonder.
So, and that makes me think that maybe when Andy was new, the guy who died was already very old at that time.
Yes.
She wants to talk to her family.
It's not gonna help her.
You tell her that.
Your family's gonna fade so far into the rearview mirror, but
Yeah.
also think about if after enough time how numerous your descendants would be. Not just like how many children you could have yourself, but
Yeah.
the children you have would then have descendants
Yep.
who would then start to number so many. It's weird to think about.
And then you just still be there.
I saw flashes of it before, when I first dreamt of all of you. But now, it's clearer. I dreamed about a woman locked in an iron coffin under the sea.
Oh,
Is this another one of theirs?
I would think so.
She was hammering her bloody fists and knees against the iron.
This is something she did. She looks like she knows exactly who that is.
Furious.
They're gonna have to tell her something that they really didn't want to. There we
Quinn?
go.
Okay.
Andy and Gwyn, they were accused of witchcraft themselves, and they were trapped in court.
When they didn't die, proved their case, and they got sentenced again and again.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean,
That sucks.
you don't die at your witch hanging. They're gonna be more angry.
Oh, Iron Maiden, not cool.
Yeah, okay, so it's not something Andy did, at least. She doesn't feel guilty about it. It's just a person she couldn't save. Yeah, this is how, I guess, effectively how you kill a person like this. You just make it so they can't ever get out.
If it truly is iron, though, and it's underwater, it would slowly
Yeah, but
rust
it'll
away.
take a long time. Oh, shit.
God.
She's lived with that guilt ever since. And she blames herself for Gwen's fate.
That's some intense survivor's guilt.
That's the reason why we dread capture. Spend eternity.
Yeah. Oh, God. That is horrifying.
Yeah, if people who want you dead figure out they can't kill you, they'll find something else to do.
I mean, I don't even want to drown the one time.
Yeah.
I know this is hard. It's happening whether you want it or not.
Yeah, there wouldn't be a party that's like, I woke up in hell.
Yeah.
Like, I died and woke up in hell.
Yeah, hell is now, it's the same world, but I'm
Right.
just told you never get to stop. Is this the pharma CEO sent guys, or?
I
Who are
think
these
he's
guys?
working with the government. I think these are black ops, you know.
Commandos.
Yes, for a profit.
Joe? Vicky?
Nope, they're dead. For now.
Booker got shot. Yeah.
How bad is it?
It's an improvement. How many?
I don't know.
Where are Nikki and Joe?
I don't know.
Yeah, I've been dead.
They killed me first. Yeah.
The game.
Oh, okay. Oh.
A grenade hit me.
Oh.
Yeah, a grenade would do it.
No, we need the woman.
Wasn't there and the other guy's in pieces.
She's there.
Seems like just take some of the pieces. You might be able to get what you need.
Wait for my signal.
I mean,
What signal?
if there
What does
wasn't,
that even mean?
if they weren't like violently coming after them, asking them to contribute to like medicine and anti-aging research is not like a bad thing. You know, they probably should.
The only thing is that they consider it to be kind of a curse, and they're like, we're not going to let you just profit from doing this to all the people who are afraid of death.
Sure.
Death is part of the deal. This sucks.
I understand,
Yeah.
but I also feel like you don't really get to decide. You're the arbiters of saying, no, death is part of the deal, and we're
That's
keeping it on
true.
the table.
That's
You know?
right.
It's
Yeah,
like
that's a
if
good
people want to
point.
work against death, that's their business.
But then they wouldn't have an excuse for all these awesome action fight scenes with swords and axes
I
and guns and
understand.
shit.
I've thought before about, imagine if we eventually conquer death, and then everyone who died before that day is, you know, like, just lost.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
It's like we can eventually stop this, but not for everyone who's already gone. Woo! Okay.
Ooh,
Very cool.
cool. Good fights so far. How many are there? How many commandos are there?
As many as we need for a
okay.
cool scene. Yeah, she's still not used to this. It's probably going to take decades for her to actually be able to relate to her new companions.
That woman has forgotten more
I
ways to kill.
do appreciate the fact, though,
Learn.
she is a Marine,
How'd they
Yeah.
find
so
you?
I don't know. Let's go.
she's maybe a little shook, but you know, it's not like just a normal average person who's
Yeah.
never seen a body before and is just
Yeah.
all of a sudden like, okay, we're doing this.
It's not like she's never seen violence before.
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows how to fight and stuff.
I suppose you're taking us to the person who paid for your betrayal. It's a nice plane. There's a TV, Joe.
They seem wholly unworried about any of this, really.
Yeah, and that would make me very worried as their captors. Be like, maybe, you know, these guys have been through a lot. They might have the upper hand here.
Right. And you know, just the fact that like, if they get the upper hand for 1 second and take down this plane, I'm dead. They're not.
It's true, yeah.
You know?
They have a lot easier wind conditions to meet.
Yes.
Gentlemen, welcome. I'm truly honored to meet you. Together we shall do such things, what they are yet I know not, but they shall be the terrors of the earth.
Oh my
Or
God,
in
shut
part
up.
The saviors.
Nerd.
He's an interesting character. He's
Yeah.
so
Shakespeare.
charmingly evil.
Yeah.
How do we push the scientific frontiers whilst also turning a little profit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Balance, asshole.
Mr. Merrick?
Yes.
Watch it.
They just told him you can't take off the cuffs and you still get close enough for a headbutt.
Talent. But I prefer my evidence to be indisputable.
Oh my God. That's not gonna do it.
He says something about you if you're capable of doing that to another person,
Yep.
even if you think you're pretty certain they're going to come back. You know?
Right.
It's gonna take time.
You got a satellite link?
Yeah.
Follow the money. Whoever he's working for, maybe. That's how we track militants.
What are you bloody for?
Her healing's running out. Oh no.
How old is Andy?
Well, she says she doesn't remember.
Yeah, you do kind of lose track after a while, huh?
Yeah, I believe he'd stop counting.
I had 3 sons. And the youngest one, Jean-Pierre, was the last one to die. He was 42 and cancer took him.
Yeah, see, you'd get so desensitized to all that loss.
Everyone you love is gonna grow old. It's gonna suffer and it's gonna die.
See, but these characters are all, like, adults that have some years on them, so it'd be interesting for these characters to all be played by, like, 18 and 19-year-olds, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you reach maturity and then no aging, you know?
Yeah.
And they will tell you that you don't love them. And that your love is weak,
Yeah.
selfish.
Sucks.
And you will never forget the hate and despair in their eyes.
Yeah, the amount of resentment towards these people from everyone around them as they, like,
Yeah.
you know, you just slowly lose interest in humanity after a while.
This can't be happening.
Let him. No.
It's time.
It's impossible.
Yeah, the first time it happens, you just gotta be so perplexed. Be like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, what's going on?
Do you feel the wound trying to close?
Oh, they're just, like, fully conscious and just asking them about the experience?
Well, you know the concept of proprietary data. And they're the product.
How did you not know what was gonna happen?
They stay there under lock and key.
You're not allowed to be shocked by any of this.
We can't have them strolling back out into the world. Into my competitors' labs.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
see.
If we can unlock their genetic code, the world will be begging us for the key.
Remarkable.
Hey, you're evil, lady. Do you ever stop and think, like, am I evil?
No, I don't think they do.
Where's your father?
Killed in action when I was 11.
You come from warriors.
Yeah. I do.
I can't remember what
Your
I-
theory is holding
Yeah.
a lot of water as
Think
time goes on here.
That's a piece of it.
I'm getting Joe and Nikki back. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, he's literally already threatened to lock them up for decades, like,
Yeah.
just like what happened to the last one, so.
We gotta go.
And she gave it back because she knew she'd be tempted to call her family.
Yeah.
She's like, you can't do that.
I feel like if she had just told me about how she doesn't remember her mother or her sisters, I'd be like, okay, then I'm going to be with my family
Right.
until they die, and then we'll start this. But
Yeah,
I'm going
right.
to live their lives with them first.
I saw what you did in that church. Is that what we're supposed to do and we don't even know why?
You think knowing is gonna make you sleep better at night?
Yeah, why do you necessarily have to fight people just because you can't die, you know?
Yeah.
My family. They're gonna get old and I won't. But it'll be years before they realize that. I still have time with them.
This is what I'm saying. That's the choice you make. can do this after the people I love are gone.
Yeah.
Take the car. You gonna be okay?
What do you care?
You're gonna have to dream about them all the time.
Yeah,
I guess
right.
that's fine.
Empty.
She gave her an empty gun. Oh no! Booker!
Why?
Booker's gonna trade her out or something like that?
I think Booker's caught wind that she's out of healing juice.
Maybe. But whatever we know, or whatever it means, it means we can't trust him. Yeah, this is a handoff. He's trading her out.
He set them all up from the beginning.
If Merrick can discover how we keep living, he might find a way out to end it.
Well, so you do it then.
That's what you want.
He's just desperate to die. There's gotta be a way to do it. Like, their heads don't come off? What happens then, you know?
Yeah, right.
You're still bleeding.
Yeah.
You're still bleeding.
Yeah, stupid.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Hurry up!
Now my deal might not be worth it for them.
Yeah. Now I betrayed all my friends and shot one of them for nothing.
Nice work, Hopley.
Look at you.
Yeah, did you think for a second they're really gonna cooperate with you, Booker?
Right.
They're just gonna take you prisoner too.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, it's too late, dude. Ugh. You know, you think he's lived long enough to, like, know that this is gonna turn out bad.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay. All this because she realized Booker was evil?
Where's Andy and Booker?
Who are you?
Don't.
Why did you do that?
You're another one.
Yeah, I'm new.
Why would you reveal that to him?
Where are they?
They're in a lab. Being tested. Tortured.
Okay.
Merrick.
So where?
He only cares about her immortality.
This character is very strange.
I thought it could be the end of disease. I thought it could be the end of suffering.
But you didn't, like, just try to make a deal with them or ask them
Yeah.
about that. You know they're unwilling, but, like, pitch them?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna make this right.
Your dying won't do that.
But I'm supposed to let you walk in there by yourself.
Yeah, but she is not vulnerable to
I'm
death.
the one who will walk out of there again, one way or another.
Yeah.
It's a fair point, man.
Floor's closed. How'd you get up here?
Sorry, I was just looking.
Let me see your hands.
The play dumb routine.
Zero.
Okay.
Alpha 2-2. So,
Well, she is new to this.
Yeah, at this point, these guys have seen some shit.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Don't hesitate here. No, oh, yeah. Missed your opportunity.
No. Behind you!
Oh, no. Come on. You can beat one scientist, right? Oh, you gotta shoot her.
There's 4 shooters at the door.
She's gonna stand up.
Yeah,
She
right.
just...
I know.
No, she's dealt with. We punched her. She's gone.
I know all the good you've done.
Very nice. Efficient.
There we go.
Get back.
Yeah, I saw that Booker didn't load your gun. He's a traitor. You should leave him here.
Just leave me here.
No man left behind.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's always a first time. He's nothing but a traitor. That's
Stop.
There we
Yeah.
go.
This is not the time for it.
It's
You're
when's
gonna
the time?
escape with him when he just sold everyone out? Like, that seems weird.
We stop Merrick here and now.
Or he never stops coming after us.
I'm having a hard time that she just punched that scientist and she's just out of the scene after that, you know?
Yeah. She was the torture scientist. She was the lead scientist. Cool.
These commandos really ain't shit.
Yeah, right. Well, that tactical gear isn't really all that great if you keep getting shot in the face.
Yeah, no kidding. What was that?
Oh, shit. Super commandos.
I think just a guy with a grenade launcher.
Yes.
Yeah, if you know you're going up against these guys, you'd want like a lot of explosives and flashbangs and stuff like that, like disorientation weapons are your friend.
Gas grenades and stuff. Yeah. Oh boy.
Jeez, yeah. See, it feels like a wound like that is gonna sever the brain stem, like right there. How do they heal that?
Well, their bones reset. I don't know about severing their limbs though. Again, like
that's what I mean. Cut their head off, do they die?
And like she's been in wars for like thousands of years. They didn't have guns. They just only had chopping weapons.
Oh. Enough of this shit. A fire axe?
Damn.
Keen, how many more do we have coming?
This is it.
I think all of them, right?
No,
how many more
of their guys? Yeah.
I see, yeah. It's not gonna do it.
Sweet.
That was a nice distraction technique.
You shot Nikki. Shouldn't have done that.
Oh, damn!
Woo!
That was violent. Booker's on our team again. That's odd.
Yeah.
I think you showed up when I lost my immortality. So I could see what it was like. What it was like to feel unbreakable.
I think your whole existence is about me.
Yeah.
You reminded me they're people. Still worth fighting for.
But it could really be the case that, you know, they're part of a chain, you know?
Yeah.
You selfish little bitch. I will kill her.
No, just kill him. Somebody shoot him now. Yeah. It's like, oh, maybe he'll squeeze the trigger and shoot her too, but like you can deal with that.
Yeah.
Don't you see what we could do here? You are priceless.
You were priceless.
He's
Can
in
you even
reach
hear
now.
yourself talk?
Smack his gun and then shoot him.
Yeah, do something.
Whoa! What exactly was the plan there?
Oh.
Okay! Holy crap! Oh!
Blood vapor.
She's okay.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. CGI is pretty good.
Yeah.
Faster than the elevator.
I guess so, yeah.
No, like, bystanders on the street.
Yeah,
It's like...
it's just empty around here, luckily. The song playing is making me worried that we're just at like a happily ever after moment. This is not a wrap up, is it? Is that the end?
I don't...
The song is feeling like it.
Well, it seems like that was the climax, kind of.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's a bunch of
Now,
people, yeah.
where are they all coming from at once? So they got away just in time for this to just be ruled a suicide with a large axe wound in his neck that we can't explain.
100 years from today, they'll meet you here. Till then, you're alone.
Damn.
Yeah, well, that seems probably reasonable.
I expected more.
No, I was gonna let you off with an apology.
Well, because she's so young.
Yeah, she doesn't know.
I won't see you again.
Have a little faith, Book.
I thought your powers are already going, though.
Yeah.
Not gonna last another century.
When you think about how old you are, the good you've done for humanity becomes exponential.
Maybe this is the
What's the flip side of that, though? How many people have they killed?
Yeah.
You're going to protect us from those who want to put us in cages, and you're going to help us find those jobs that are best suited to us.
Worked so well last time.
Yeah, you're just gonna trust this guy because now he betrayed you, so he wouldn't do it twice.
No. He learned his lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Then let's go to work.
All right. Well, there we have it.
To be continued.
Oh. Oh, is it Quinn? She got out of her cage?
Nice to finally meet you.
Oh shit!
No! She's gonna be mad.
Well, there we have it.
Yeah.
Netflix's The Old Guard.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was a fun movie. It was, I feel like my taste in movies has kind of evolved from when I would have been most appreciative of a movie like this, but like right around the end of high school, early college time, if I had seen this movie, I think I would have been really into it at that time. I would have been like, this is so cool. Like, you guys, I would have been evangelizing for it and showing it to people and been like, you gotta check this out.
And it was definitely like good action. Like the action wasn't like, sometimes you watch an action movie and it's like the action's too choppy. You can't really tell who's hitting who.
Yeah, kind of the Batman Begins style.
Yeah,
too many cuts. I think Batman Begins sort of popularized that for a while.
But this didn't feel like that. No, like I knew where every hit was coming from and where every hit landed. And
it was swift and flowing in a way that was very pleasing to watch. I liked all the fight scenes for sure. And the concept is very cool of, immortal people is always an interesting concept to explore.
There's always, it's sort of like, it's got the time travel issue where it's like, okay, so what are the rules here though? And they try to touch on that as much as possible, but like, it seems like this was not the first time that the new recruit had ever been injured before or like got a cut. Was she always self-healing, or does it activate upon mortal wounding?
I think that seems to be what it is. That was the sense I got anyways, that like something that kills you happens and then this turns on. It's like, no, I'm unkilling this person and now they can't even be wounded, because beyond that, like when Merrick was just stabbing and cutting the one guy, those, those weren't mortal wounds, but they all healed instantly. So it's any level of wounding after that.
Okay, and then I assume you're also kind of immortal, like, even if you never sustain a mortal wound, are you still immortal until you do, and then your wounds start to heal? I mean, I know I'm getting a little bit...
Like the aging and everything? Yeah, I think you're missing the point of trying to drill down on all... Although, if it's based on graphic novels, maybe there is more of an opportunity for them to explore kind of the rules of it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because like I was saying in the movie, what about if their head gets cut off? What about, is there...
Well, what if before they sustain a mortal wound, their hand gets cut off?
Sure, yeah,
So these are the types of things... This is why based on what you were saying before, like, late high school, early college time, I would just be able to sort of take this on face value, but now my analytic mind is constantly trying to poke holes in things in a way that I think is really unhealthy.
Well, it's just not the best mindset for trying to enjoy a movie. That's not what you're supposed to be thinking about the whole time with this thing. But it's hard not to when they present these concepts. You can't help but think about it. But you made a comparison to like a time travel story, and I don't think it's on that level of I can't stop wondering about the problems with it, because nothing about this concept really breaks the rules of our reality in any fundamental way. Like cause coming after effect in time travel fundamentally breaks reality. But like a living organism just not having the attribute of decay and die and stuff, like that can all work. We could come across something like this in our world that wouldn't totally rewrite everything we understand about how reality works.
Yeah, true that. And also just the fact that like the direct origins of the effect are never really explicitly like told to us. So maybe it's like a destiny thing, even almost.
Exactly.
So, like,
yeah. There's
you are a warrior,
fantasy
you
stuff.
will
at play.
sustain some sort of mortal wound, and then this activates, and it's like
Sure,
that
yeah.
legend continues on, and like that's actually,
yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that
That's
makes
sure.
sense. Yeah, this doesn't get people who have had limbs amputated before their mortal wound aren't chosen for this, or
Right.
however
Yeah.
that goes. It
or
doesn't.
one who is
yeah.
chosen for this will not sustain a removed limb before the effects. You know, like
Exactly.
whatever. Maybe it's a
Right,
destiny
yeah.
thing.
It can
Maybe
be
it's
that whole kind of thing. There
Yeah.
definitely was that sort of a. I really liked that it definitely seemed like it was a mystical, sort of supernatural kind
Yeah.
of thing, but there was no element of that. Like, there wasn't a magical realism in this story, you know?
Right,
Just
yeah,
beyond that these characters had these attributes, but we were sort of kept firmly in their perspective about it, where, like, we don't understand why this is the case.
Yeah.
And it's hard, you know, we don't really have a way of understanding why this is the case. It just is, and we have to operate with what we know.
Which is actually, now that I think about it, an aspect of some of my favorite kind of time travel stories also have that
I
kind
see.
of like, look, dude, don't think about it too hard, because it really stops making like a whole lot
And
of
we
sense.
don't understand. You know,
Yeah.
the characters cannot understand, and then that makes it okay for the audience to not understand either, you know?
Yeah, a good time travel movie, or a good movie about something that's sort of like supernatural, like
Quasi-impossible,
Yes, in order to be able to explain itself properly, needs to spend way too much time and energy of its own like plot.
Yeah, we need
explaining it
a
to
3,000 level college class to do
right,
that now.
exactly. So you know what? It's fine, and you know it was also refreshing, like you said, like it is like a mystical thing, and it feels like the pharmaceutical company bros didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
You know, they were like, we need to figure out what's up. Whereas in a different type of story, it would be like, we have to find the mystical cube that they all touched in order
Yeah.
to. Where's the cube?
Right, that's
You know?
interesting. It wasn't people searching for like, because initially when we see the group of the four of them that had this this same attribute, I thought that there was something that had happened to all of them together. And then the story could easily be the hunt for that artifact or to gain that or whatever. But yeah, it's almost like the antagonists were going at this from completely the wrong angle and didn't even realize that, you know? Like, I mean, we don't know for sure, I guess. Maybe some medical avenue could have been looked at,
Maybe.
but I don't think we were given any reason to believe that throughout the movie. It
Yeah.
seemed much more of a supernatural kind of thing.
And the characters didn't even know.
Yeah.
And no one really knows. It's just a thing that happens. So that's fun. And I am thinking that this movie warrants a sequel.
Oh, definitely. I would watch another one.
I would definitely watch a sequel to this.
You know, have Andy's character maybe actually come to the end of her life in the next one. Oh my goodness, what in the world? Okay, filming hiccup there.
Yep.
But yeah, the other thing that I did want to talk about is the Booker betrayal thing, where like he betrays them and then he's fighting with them all afterwards. I don't know, that was a little bit weird, and it reminded me, this is gonna be a strange comparison to make, and I guess spoilers for this movie, but Beer Fest, the Broken Lizard movie. Do you remember Beer Fest?
Yes, I absolutely do.
They have a part in that movie where a member of their team dies, and then in the next scene, they have his twin brother show up and
That's
ask to
right,
be called by his name. Just because,
right.
like, they kind of wanted to have the character death as an event in their script, but they didn't want to be without that guy for the end, so they just do both things. And I was reminded of that when I was watching this. I was like, yeah, Booker kind of pulled a
betrayed them.
landfill in this. You know,
Yeah,
like we wanted
right.
the betrayal, but we also wanted him around. But I guess they dealt with it at the end of having to exile him and stuff.
It had, like, again, sort of an element that's, like, very hard to write around, where, like, there was characters that, like, were doing the bad thing for, like, what they viewed as to be, like, the right reasons.
Yeah, Copley, the main one, obviously.
Yeah, but, like, it was never really... There was no time at the end of the story. Like, once we saw their betrayal, they didn't have enough time in the script anymore to, like, truly have them reckon with the decisions that they made. It was sort of like, oh, I didn't mean it like that. And then all of a sudden, they're totally flipped sides. It's like, a couple of the characters in this story hugely betrayed everybody.
Yeah.
Like, to the point where, like, you would never be able to trust these people ever again. Like, probably if you got the upper hand on them, killing them immediately would be, like, the best course of action. Like, especially the CIA guy. Like, he sold them out twice. Like, major, big time.
And now they're saying, you're going to work for us and hook us up. He's like, how do you why do you think he's not just going to try to make a deal the first opportunity again, you know, with somebody who wants, I don't know. Yeah.
They spent so much time trying to cover their tracks, and he blew up their entire whole spot to the worst possible person that their spot could be blown up to. Their whole goal was like, we need to remain anonymous so that anybody who wants to say, torture us in a lab to figure out why we have these powers, like, can't have the opportunity to do that. And he did exactly that thing. And they have killed wholesale people who have done much less personal damage to them.
It's true. That's a very good point. And with him, it's so I was going to say that with Booker, maybe it makes sense that, like, they forgive that transgression even though it seems so big because there's this hundreds of years bond between these people. And so even something like that, they're not ready to be like, well, then fuck you, you're out of my life. You know, like, they are so connected to each other that, like, even if someone makes a major transgression like that, you're like, okay, well, we got to get out of this situation and then we're going to talk about this, you know, but, like, it doesn't. So that makes sense, but that doesn't hold with Copley at all. He's just a dude that they met who screwed them over. So yeah, they should have no hesitation to just take him out just to be safe. You know?
It seems like these people are kind of used to the people that they love doing, like, like abandoning them or hating them forever. And like the amount of violence and pain and suffering within their lives has been so unsurmountable that it could just be like, all right, dude, bad, but 100 years and you're back.
Right. I think if you've known somebody for centuries, that you've seen them go to some very dark places. And knowing anybody for that amount of time, you're going to really have to forgive them for some things.
Yeah, you got to wonder how many times any one of them have, like, unspeakably, like, blew up their whole spot like that. It's probably happened a few times.
I suppose so, but yeah, here they still are.
To the point where they have sort of like a way to deal with that kind of thing, like a massive transgression. It's like, well, how long are we going to do? 50 years? Well, why don't we let him off with an apology? How about 100 years and then he can be back? Like 1,000 seems like a bit much, man. Chill out. Like, they were just taking out pieces of your lungs. No big deal. Like, just it's all good. All's fair here.
It's so hard for us to even relate to beings like this because of the scale that I mean, I'm only in my mid-30s and I've already experienced the time compression of days going so much faster as you get older. So what's time like for them in terms of how fast the days and the months just roll past, you know?
Yeah.
It must be Christmas every other day in their eyes. You know?
That's very interesting.
It's wild to think about.
This was
a cool one.
In vampire stories, too. There's a lot of that kind of thing where it's like, okay, a minor transgression that would seem like, you tried to kill me. It's like, okay, but we've done this back and forth a couple times. Like,
there is a movie like that called Only Lovers Left Alive. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
It's about a couple of vampires, and the sort of the main thrust that I got from the movie was that being alive forever is boring.
Yeah, right.
That is kind of what they came to. Of like, I don't know. And that movie's all right.
Yeah,
it's a vampire thing though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think? That about do it for the old guard?
You know, I think so. I gotta say, I enjoyed this. Good pick.
Yeah, thank you, Seph, for being our first Patreon pick movie, and everyone else, head on over there. If there's a specific movie you want us to watch that you don't think is going to pop up on a poll or anything like that, you can select it and show it to us, and we'll let you know what we think.
Yep.
So thanks for watching, everybody, and until next time, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
This is Ketchup Packets. See ya.